Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for joining me in this edition, whether you're new or whether you're a regular here in the channel, where today I'm talking about a very unusual movie that I saw advertised at a cinema that's around 40 to 45 minutes drive from me. It is a movie called Chuck Steele, Night of the Trampires, which I thought, okay, wow, well, this sounds very unusual. Let's see what this is around. So I didn't actually check out a trailer, but I found out that it's maybe based off or expanded of a show that's called Raging Balls of Steel Justice back in 2013, which is written and directed by Mike Mort. Chuck Steele and the Night of the Trampires is also written and directed by Mike Mort, and he also voices Chuck Steele. And essentially this movie has just come out on Friday, and I'm not sure if this is like a worldwide release or just a UK release, because it is mainly known for UK actors and actresses, or Welsh actors as well. So what is Chuck Steele and the Night of the Trampires all about? So the movie follows Chuck Steele, who's a renegade cop who's pitted against a horde of vampire-like creatures who feast on the blood of the drunk. He must stop them and their masters. So this cast involves a lot of British and Welsh actors and actresses, as I mentioned before, the likes of Jennifer Saunders and Paul Whitehouse, who are mainly known for kind of bigger TV series, which is really cool to see that this is honed in as this British stop motion animated comedy horror like film, and they're certainly lending their credits to that. And the voice cast in this movie overall is awesome, especially Mike Mort at the helm, who voices Chuck Steele, the main police head honcho at the police district, Jack Shit, which is pretty awesome, and a character called Van Rental. Honestly, just such a unique voice casting, but also character names in this movie. And what's my overall thoughts of Chuck Steele and Night of the Trampires? Well, this movie is an absolute blast. Again, I didn't check out any trailers whatsoever going into this movie, so I didn't really know what to expect. What I can safely say, firstly, to get this out the way, it is an absolute adult animation comedy horror movie. This is definitely not for kids, and also I guess tests the boundaries on people who's part of the cancel culture. But what I'm going to say is that this movie can certainly maybe offend some people in those genres who aren't for adult animation, gory, graphic, comedy, horror, animation movies whatsoever. But what I can truly say is the stop motion in this is phenomenal, and such well done and crafted scenes throughout, and really just very impressive overall. The gore and the blood and the animation that's involved in this is spectacular. Honestly, the gory scenes we get are phenomenal. Definitely does beat and outweigh a lot of horror movies that you see nowadays that do focus on gore and graphic stuff. This kind of outweighs all that, being honest with you. And yeah, the pacing throughout is awesome. When I saw this in the cinema tonight, now the theater maybe had like the volume amplified so much to the point of like bringing out the audio quality throughout this score, and also awesome soundtrack that this film delivers. Maybe they played it a little bit too high in the cinema itself that I was at, but I just felt like it kind of amplified this movie to the maximum and gave you this maximum all out renegade cop style, which definitely pays homage to the 1980s as well, and you can certainly see that throughout a lot of scenes. Honestly, this movie is awesome. Again, the only negatives that I've got is for anyone that is maybe touching on some sensitive topics. At times this film definitely tests that, and also anyone who isn't a big fan of horror, or like horror especially in animation, now yeah, this movie is definitely not for you. But if you get a chance to see Chuck Steele and the Night of the Trampires, I absolutely recommend this movie. It was a blast. I managed to just switch off and just enjoy this movie what it was, and it's only around an hour 20-25 minutes maximum. And again, the soundtrack will put you into this universe environment where it's just absolutely bombastic and crazy. So yeah, my overall score for Chuck Steele and the Night of the Trampires is... So if you've seen the movie yourself, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this movie. In the meantime, please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. But until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.